Hello everyone, welcome to the Lost Shipyard. I am your host, Nitsify, and welcome to the Frostbite campaign. In case you don't know, the Frostbite campaign is an apocalyptic frozen campaign, except it isn't very frosty right now. I am your host, however, Nitsify. In case you don't know, I play Iva Akosha, the Lupin Librarian. We also have Shadowcat Anya, the other player of the campaign, who plays what the fuck is that? who plays Chi.
Hi. What are you saying? What the fuck is that towards?
Oh, I think that's water. I think that's water in the background. All I hear is shh.
Right, because you never switched the noise suppressor.
Yeah.
Turned it off because people yelled at me to turn it off.
And we also have Acrid, who plays the DM, who plays Red. He plays.
Yeah, that's it. Moving on.
Slowly going down the list. Yeah. We
For
all.
the moment, it's red.
Also, lastly, there is one to be mentioned. In the comments, we have playing literally anyone that's in the comments. So, I mean, like, you can just check the comments to figure that out. Like, you'll kind of figure that out either way. In case you don't know, in the last episode, we did things. I know, kind of surprising. We did do stuff. It wasn't us just staring at you guys intently for 3 hours in complete and utter silence. In fact, Chi, Iva, Red, Satoshi, and Vito had discovered at least one creature is within the building, several dead people's worth of blood, and multiple doors that have been busted off their hinges. We managed to collect a vial of the creature's blood for studying. It was discovered that Red cannot control the creature's blood, Chi is not immediately infected, and Red is pretty much immune to the sedative that Chi was given to knock him out. Now, does this mean that Chi is 100% not infected? No, but it does mean at least that we're not seeing her blood changing to the infected blood, so that's gotta be worth something. And we ended off with seeing some blood rippling. Yeah, not yet at the least. Well, someone's gonna be infected at some point. The question is just who. We've had a lot of injuries in very different ways. The question is what leads to the infections. That being said, we also had the idea of a few ideas thrown around on why we may have maybe just a theory about a god being a little bit more spiteful and maybe just by chance choosing to kind of get this stuff. There's a lot of shit that, listen, just go watch it, okay? Listen, I'm not your babysitter, okay? Go do it. Do your homework. That being said, thank you guys for no, that's the fucking outro. That's it, guys. Wrap it up.
Intro over.
Intro over. Yeah.
Intro over. Session done.
Session done. I've done my job.
Bro, that'd be a wild fucking show.
Yeah. No, I think I covered everything.
That's the fucking intro, and then, alright, thank y'all for watching.
Oh, jeez. What a way to end off a campaign.
Campaign? Hold on a minute.
You know how it be, man. You know how it be.
This brain is not working today.
Listen, to be fair, I did 2 hours of deep cleaning today. I went to the gym today. I had today off from work for once. And, I got to actually play games. And I got to catch up on my shows. So, though I forgot to do eyeliner practice today, but we don't talk about that. But yeah, overall, like, I'd say that's a pretty busy day. And I picked up the milk. Unlike some people's dads.
Motherfucker.
What?
Dude.
What? I brought back the milk.
Low blow much.
It's okay. They understand. Alright, Acrid, take it away. Blood ripple, bing bong, shells knock over. There's a guy, he does a backflip. What happens?
Shut up.
The silence is deafening.
Yeah, because he's laughing at your antics.
Perfect. As it should be done. Time to put on the abyss.
No. Alright, so...
Alright, no abyss. My bad. What do you want?
Oh, I don't know. Fuck, share the music. I want you to share the music. That's what I want.
Wow, I don't wanna. There you go.
Okay.
What if I wanted to kill me? What if I wanted to try? Sorry.
Music.
Yeah, music.
The music we got for today.
This.
Yeah, that checks.
Damn bass. Because we know there's a bunch of blood.
Little blood.
A bunch of blood in another room where there's more blood. Probably a creature with more blood.
Fucking yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, you guys would be able to... Well, you guys can see that there's blood rippling out from underneath the door, as there just seems to be a just solid pool of blood coming out from underneath the door. The door is shut.
Okay.
Ito would quietly say, he'd go, I'm pretty sure that's a closet. That's not a large room.
So you could say, theoretically, there may be some skeletons being hidden in someone's closet. If there's blood coming out of it.
I can't say hidden, but...
Iva. Bad time for a joke like that.
Well, I'm just being honest.
Not even a joke. It's just straight up, like... spitting facts.
Yeah. I mean, would the creature
She
know to
just
shove
positions.
Go
She
for it.
just positions herself slightly to the side, just like, all right, who's gonna open the door?
Alright. I mean, I don't know. Would the creatures know to hide a body? In a closet? There's no damage to the closet, is there?
We don't know what's going on.
Red walks towards the door.
No,
Oh,
you're
it's gonna
too.
blow
No, you're
up.
too usable. You're too usable. You don't. No. You're Arcana boy. You stay back.
Oh my god.
Is that
She
that's
just
fair?
reaches
isn't
up
it?
and opens the door.
But no, you're fucking
Red
worse.
one.
Get away. Give me the door.
No, you're fine.
You're fucking late. She already does it.
Alright.
And then she just lets the door swing.
Dude, I love just Red be like, alright, I'll do it. Iva, no, you back, no, you don't touch that fucking door.
Or really pulled one like unreplaceable person away, only for a different unreplaceable person to go in front. Like, brother. Let the cop do it. He's trained for breach and clear, for crying out loud.
Dude. At least she just from what I understand, she like clicks the door open and then just swings it open and it just stays off to the side.
Yes.
Okay, so it's just an open doorway.
At least you're not standing in front of it.
That is literally military training. You do not stand in front of the door.
Hey!
That is true.
Red stands off to the door and off to the side as you just see he's just smiling. Oh, actually, he's smiled through most of this. It's like that weird thing of like, I don't think your brain is allowing you to do anything but smile. It's not a healthy way to live.
It's definitely not.
Does anything come busting out of the room?
No. You just hear very quiet dripping.
She pokes her head around the corner.
There is a man missing his right arm.
Is he alive?
And you can see his shoulder is hooked on one of those closet metal hooks.
She holsters the gun and knife and immediately moves in.
That's fair. She can give me a medicine check to try to figure out if this fucker's alive.
Do you want me to unhook him?
This is your one fucking gimmick.
Oh my god.
Your one thing.
Can I give her advantage with help action?
Sure.
All right, cool. Yeah, it's probably just Iva just like leaning in, like, yeah, I think a little bit more to the left. I think yeah, like
or
over
like
there,
just
like
unhooking the guy.
Yeah,
Unhooking
just
the guy and holding up a flashlight.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Chi, you have one job. Motherfucker!
Did it screw you over again? Even with advantage?
The first dice.
I rolled a nat 1.
The first dice rolled in that one. The first dice you picked up rolled in that one.
Have you rolled a second yet? Maybe you'll get a nat 20 on the second?
Separately. Let's do that. That's how you're supposed to roll those dice. Let's roll that white one separately. Fuck.
That's a fucking 7. Of course, when I throw him down in frustration, I get a fucking 20.
What the hell?
What?
Alright, so what you need to
Alright.
do from now on, whenever you have to roll medicine dice, make sure you chuck that motherfucker.
You gotta abuse your dice. We gotta go back to
Apparently.
that age.
These dice never liked the abuse.
They apparently do now. I guess they changed up preferences. I don't know.
Hey, let me be clear about this. I have several sets of dice that the only way they roll well is if I literally throw them through the fucking dice tower. That is the only time they roll well. The dice I just picked up usually roll really well if I just let them slide through. Not launch them.
New tower, new rules.
Damn.
But see, the thing is, under any other circumstances, these roll really fucking well.
It's just Chi. I don't think
It's just the medicine check.
Dude.
Dude,
It's just the
Her
medicine.
one gimmick.
One day. One day.
And on that day, hell will freeze over, choir of angels will come down from the heavens, and the
I mean-
rapture will begin.
I mean, to be fair, it is called the Frostbite campaign. That might actually come back sooner than what we expect. I don't know.
I'm so glad I swallowed my tea. There's an outlet uncomfortably close to me. Like,
Oh,
I-
God.
Make this up.
dude, no, we can't. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, Chi. Despite everything, you just can't tell if this fucker's alive.
You know the sad thing?
Huh?
This is the third time this has happened.
It is.
Can I,
Like,
like...
a
Just
critical thing where I'm sitting here going, why?
how?
Can I, like... I want to help by rolling, but I don't want to, like, one-up your character, because this is your gimmick. But also, is the person alive? If they are alive?
I roll digital, I roll for shit. I roll physical, I roll for shit.
Yeah.
I sit there and go, maybe both. I roll for shit.
Red in the background, who's just looking in, would just say, goes, their blood's still moving, I think. So their heart's probably beating.
God damn it, I hate to fucking... Anya, is it okay?
Just fucking do it.
I had Red roll, to be fair. He rolled a medicine, which was his way of... Him doing the whole, I think their heart's beating,
Yeah.
is his way of being like, maybe do the thing.
Yeah.
She's gonna fucking try to heal.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cool.
She uses her healing mana. Healer's kit. What do I roll for this?
Not sure.
I got to grab... thing. Okay, so...
Okay. Plus additional health equal to the creature's maximum number hit die. Alright. So I roll this. So he gets 8 plus whatever the max number of hit die.
So his level?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, cool.
And this will stabilize. And
Awesome.
with the healing mana, I don't know how you want to do that with healer's kit things.
Yeah. So I'm gonna send what the guy looks like. In the image, he has an arm. He doesn't. This is about the best I could do for this guy.
Send it.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go. You guys have. You would find out from Vito, because this guy is currently not fucking awake for a multitude of reasons.
Mm-hmm.
He does.
Blood loss has something to do with it.
Yeah, he is alive. What's the lowest rank for the police force? I'm trying to remember. Dead?
Cadet.
Yeah.
Cadet, yeah. Yeah, this is the cadet. This is the new hire.
Oh, so he's the rookie.
He's
Poor
the
guy.
rookie.
Oh, right. I should
Cadets are
describe
still
him.
in training. Rookies are like bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, no, so he's a
Yeah.
rookie.
Yeah, so the rookie that we're looking at is what looks to be human. He's poor dude. He might as well be an intern. He's got these saggy like eyes going on here. Like he hasn't slept in like 7 years. Probably just got out of high school. He's got these bushy black eyebrows and kind of like I'm talking like caterpillar like eyebrows. He's got this like short hair where it's like the back and the sides are short, but then like the top he's kind of let it grow out to like a medium length, if that makes sense. So he's got pretty wavy hair. He's wearing like, like just a lot of blue, right? Because he is, part of the officers. So he's got like a blue shirt that's got like a kind of like a think of like Inumaki from JJK. He's kind of got that type of collar to his to like the undershirt essentially, and it is like a zip up. And then he's got a slightly lighter blue pair of pants that he's wearing that's fairly form-fitting. Probably a straight. It's definitely not boot cut. And then he's got a slightly brighter blue, not by much, trench coat jacket. Trench coat jacket. And it has like a bunch of like yellow InDesign bits that's going on. He's got a belt buckle that's a little bit on the bulky side, probably made out of some form of like fabric rather than like leather. It looks like he has like a pair of dark navy blue boots. Standard procedure, that sort of stuff. And it does look like he does have some knee pad stuff going on there. It's not a lot of armor, just like his only armor seems to be the knee pads. He probably has a bullet vest, I'm guessing, underneath the shirt because of his job. But like, besides that, he's got some gloves, blue gloves. There's mainly the same types of blues, it's just different shades of blue, essentially. Also, dude's got that Shindeo chin. He's got that cheese grating chin. Like he could cut at least like a bag's worth of shredded American cheese, or like maybe even sharp cheddar cheese. Like within like maybe
You could
half an hour.
slice your hand open on that jawline.
Oh yeah, like you can see where it kind of goes inwards. Normally people need contour to kind of make it look like that. This dude's just got it naturally.
Oh man,
He's kind of got that like high school emo vibes, especially with the eyes. I'm sorry, those eyes, dude. I don't know either. He's putting on some eyeshadow onto like those eyelids, or like he's he's had it rough. It's one of the two. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like this dude just got out of his emo phase. He's kind of slowly getting into his goth phase type shit. Like, I mean, props to him. Like, hey, if you're doing that in the police force, all the power to you. But like, you know, that's
you
just
do
how it
you,
be.
boo.
You do you, boo. Yeah. Hey, I'm not gonna judge, man. You know, that's all I'm saying. He's got more power. He knows how to do way more makeup than what I do. I've only figued out eyeliner.
He wears more
He's
makeup
on the
than
next
I
step.
do.
Oh, man.
Hell, you wear more makeup than I do.
That's true. Yeah. Because if I want to hide my beard shadow, then I have to do, fuck. My brain's blanking. There's like 2 or 3 things I have to put on my brain. Foundation, fuck. Concealer, yes, thank you. Foundation, concealer. And if I want to hide any of the red blemish, because I do have rosacea, because of the work that I have, because high heat's in my face, then I have to use like a green color corrector and all that too, so. And then eyeliner. So.
I use nothing.
All power to you.
Mostly because I'm allergic to most things.
Yeah.
I actually used to like doing my makeup.
I don't blame you. Makeup's fun. If I could just get good at it, that'd be great. That shit's hard.
Anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
So Riley, as you would find out is his name. Kid's only been working with him for like maybe a couple weeks.
Oh, he just got out of high school.
He just got through training. They're like, we're gonna give you one of the easiest jobs where you just sit on your ass and make sure cars get their keys put away. That's it.
kid.
That's his only job.
Poor kid.
She is sitting there trying to figure out what can I do to help this kid. 'Cause she's got to stop the bleeding from the arm.
Yeah, no, and I want to mention this. She'd look, it is the straight, like, near damn the shoulder was just ripped off of his body.
She would just...
Would fabrics be useful? To try and
You gotta staunch the bleeding at the bare minimum.
She's got to stop the bleeding. The problem is, even if she does use fabric to stop the bleeding,
Yeah.
she's got to figure out how she's going to close the wound completely.
Yeah,
That's
what I
weirdly
was
enough,
wondering.
luckily for you.
Yeah.
Luckily for you guys, healing mana. Healing mana kind of cheats. It doesn't follow all of the rules.
So does it
Okay.
close the wound?
So it would kind of work. That's essentially what you using the healing mana is going to help do. You still have to do everything else, but it will stop the blood from just pouring out.
Okay. So she very carefully packs cloth around the wound
Yeah.
and wraps so that the cloth is being held in place as it goes around his chest to keep everything inside.
Yeah, no. You guys can also tell that he likely did have like a sort of armor chest piece.
Yeah.
He did. Yeah, no, you guys would be able to find that and the like pieces that the plate was.
Yeah.
She would also have
That
to
sounds about right.
temporarily quickly stitch up the hole through his shoulder from the hook.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
a different thing. He was off the ground. So that tells y'all this thing really picked him up and hung him there and then left.
It's surprising he didn't die to just from lack of oxygen to a degree. Because if you're hanging like that, wouldn't that kind of make
Lack
it
of
harder for you to
oxygen
breathe?
wouldn't come into play.
Okay. Right,
You're
no,
more
because his arms would
looking
have to be
at-
out in the process.
You're more looking at muscular damage, tendons, bones, ligaments.
There's at least going to be permanent damage from this, like 100%.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, no, like
Oh no, he 100% is going to have permanent problems.
Yeah.
like even if he gets a robotic arm, it's still gonna have issues. Like they're gonna have to compensate heavily, like going into his torso and like setting up
Yeah.
fucking a full like you have a new shoulder type of thing.
Yeah, because it's the thing.
Yeah.
Something you got to keep in mind is that cybernetics, they are enhancements. They are not complete and utter replacements. At the end of the day, they can only do so much.
Yeah.
As far as I know, unless Acrid says otherwise, unless Acrid says "fuck you," but like typically those are like more
Cybernetics-
enhancement than anything.
They can act as replacements.
Yeah. Okay.
If someone loses a limb, they can get a cybernetic limb.
Yeah.
It's just
Which is like a prosthetic at that
If-
point.
yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
just more enhanced in the fact it acts more than just you have a more robotic arm, essentially. But like there are the enhancement attachments those the more enhancement focused ones do require a fucking limb. Like they have to
Yeah.
connect to something.
Now, I would put this out here, and I think Anya will probably agree with this thought process. Before we go deal with whatever's causing the blood to ripple in the room where it happened, I
Please
do
let
recommend...
me get this poor kid
Yes.
out to the vehicle.
Yes, that's why I was going to say you
Please?
should probably get this kid to the vehicle.
So he's in the room that the blood was rippling.
Okay.
The rippling was from him. Like his
Yeah,
foot
yeah, yeah.
slowly moving while touching the floor.
Gotcha. Well,
Please
then
let me get this
then
kid out
in the
before
other
we
room
go the
where-
other direction. And
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Y'all can try.
what do you mean try?
Yeah. Don't worry.
Don't fucking hit me with try.
I will ask before we leave this room though. Is this where they used to store like some forms of like bullet vests and armor, like bullets, that sort of stuff?
I
Or is
will
that in the
check
other
what
room?
I'll check.
What is this
Yeah.
closet used for?
'Cause all I'm saying, I'm still trying to get the bullet vest that is missing in my profile and my character's actual design. I've been aiming for this for a while. Yeah, well, because I got distracted with trying to go back upstairs so we didn't have people dying, which was the problem.
And I was never told to grab the bulletproof vest.
Yeah, and I didn't think to ask you because I was like, oh, I'll get to go back down and grab it, and then it's like, no, there's this horror thing. I'm like, never mind, I'll come back for it later. So. Granted, the
So-
original way that I was told I was originally going to get the bulletproof vest before we started the campaign was never happened. So there is
Shit.
that. But
Shit.
How is...
originally, am I allowed to say it, Acrid? Am I allowed to disclose?
Yeah, because I don't
Okay.
remember.
Yeah. Originally I was told that the way it was going to happen was I was going to walk out of the library when things started happening. And like eventually, like there was going to be a sniper that was going to fall off a roof near me, and I was just going to take the vest off their body. Like that's how I was supposed to get my rifle and my bulletproof vest, but it never happened. So I was like, okay, I guess I have a rifle. My rifle's underneath my desk actually, and I just don't have my vest.
I fucking forgot.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. Because, like, the reason why they would justify me still having the rifle was because you told me to put it in my inventory before we started the campaign. Whereas you didn't have me do that with the vest. So I'm sitting here, I'm like, I guess I just have the rifle under the desk. But I don't have that bulletproof vest because the sniper... Maybe that sniper was actually supposed to be one of the two that we have. But no, they're at a different, like, bay. Maybe Ackler just forgot. Who knows? But, like...
Ding, 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 ding.
I just rolled with it.
It worked out flawlessly.
It worked out. It worked out.
Yes, flawlessly.
Yes, yes.
All right. Well, you guys would drag the kid.
What is there vest in here? Is there? I like. I'm trying to put the get up here. I understand if it's not here. If it's in the other room, that's fine. I just want to know.
You would find cleaning supplies.
Damn it. Alright, what type of cleaning supplies?
Your normal cleaning supplies?
How much can I pocket?
None.
Chemicals. So you know how much Social is gonna love that?
Oh
That
yeah,
shit's
no,
flammable.
you're right.
We could give some flammable stuff and then let Silas fling it. We've got explosive 101. That's like a carry packet for Silas. He doesn't even need to get close anymore. This is a godsend to Silas. How much can I grab?
It depends on what kind of chemicals you grab.
Oh, I'm grabbing a bag
Okay.
of everything. Give me some fucking CDC. That shit eats your skin up. I know, I've worked with it. It gave me chemical burns. It's industrial, so it's pretty common. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah, no. So this is the cleaning supplies they would use to clean the building.
Okay.
So
okay.
you know more about building cleaning than me due to past jobs.
Yeah. So we're looking at CDC. We're looking at counting on what brands they were using. They probably have a form of bathroom cleaner that they use for like the toilets. You probably have a fragrance one that would mainly just be used more just for killing the bacteria and just creating a nice smell. So that way the place doesn't smell like horrible. You normally would have a Windex or a form of that, bless you. That's not right. Dude, that was a hiccup. You would normally have a stainless steel, so there would probably be something like that in there. That's perfect. Oh my god, stainless steel cans are perfect for like, if we want to have like a mini blowtorch. Oh my god. That's perfect for creating explosives. Okay. Technically, you would have bleach. We always have bleach on hand. There would be a form of, like, I'm trying to think of what it's called, but it's like, essentially it's just like mop, like, cleaner that you would have typically. That you put into the bucket. It's like, normally comes with, like, tablets. Some jobs will use like, a liquid form instead. Those aren't really that, like, flammable, so I'd probably pass on those. So the things I'd probably grab more than anything else is CDC, because that's more acidic. And then grabbing stainless steel stuff would be good for explosives and flammables. And weirdly enough, I know it sounds stupid, but I would recommend grabbing a little bit of Windex. And I'm only saying the Windex because with us actually having cars, as silly as it may sound, anything like window-wise, if things get bad enough, we actually might not be able to look into these windows eventually. Weirdly enough, keeping those windows clean would be good.
Dude, I'm sorry, but picturing just like Kid into the Nine sniper walking up to this window going, sprit, sprit, wipe. The fuck's going on in here?
There's also another reason I'm thinking with this, which is the fact that with Windex, right? There is the fact that using it to keep a base clean will help probably a little bit with morale. And it'll also help, weirdly enough, cleaning is a good way to keep people's minds distracted from what is going on. So people, also the main cheery people, like Catelyn and Everu, it's good to keep them nice and happy, because they matter a lot when it comes to morale. So, doing what we can for the environment around the base would actually be smart.
Okay, yeah, y'all can grab, like, whatever. Y'all grab a couple bottles of, CBC and the Windex and fucking spray cans.
Sick.
Wait, there's aerosolized cans?
Yeah. So, the ones that are typically used for cleaning, for stainless steel.
Stainless steel.
They're typically like metal, like or aluminum. It's normally one of the two, but it's normally a form of metal can that they use for aerosol cans. It's like paint spray. It's like spray paint cans essentially. Very similar to that. With how
I'm
they
just
make them.
sitting here thinking if it's an aerosolized can, you can literally turn that into a blowtorch.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what he's been on about.
Yeah. That's not me
Or
being like,
is
you
the
weren't listening. That's me
CBC
being like, no,
flammable?
I'm behind you with that. Yeah. CDC is actually, I can look it up. It's CDC flammable. I know it's acidic. It'll eat your skin up. CDC flammable. I know that because I had multiple chemical degree burns when I decided to use it one time and got all over my hands. And my entire hand was red for over a week and I could barely move it without it being in an utter pain. The CDC, let's see.
Search history for this campaign.
Yeah. It is, from what I'm seeing, it is a flammable liquid, often polymerizing to, I can't say that fucking word. But yeah, no, it is flammable.
Of course it is.
Granted, you could probably use that for other things as well. So that one, the main one that's obviously flammable that we want to use is the stainless steel. CBC has a bit of a better use. You could either use it for a flammable sense, or if you really wanted, you could if we're dealing with enemies and we fill that thing up to the nines, right? And we make it so that you can just pop a cap off and splash somebody. Let's say you're dealing with the Harringans. You could splash that over their entire body. It might take a turn or two for it to start doing something, but that shit's sticky. That's not like an immediate thing. Like, it's not gonna do damage immediately or anything, but like, it's gonna fuck them up. And like, actually, no, if you get it in their eyes, oh, they're fucking blind. Oh, they're batshit blind. Aim for the eyes.
Literally just picturing y'all handling that to Silas. He splashes something and then snaps his fingers at them.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well be pouring gasoline on somebody at that point.
For legal reasons, do not do anything.
For legal reasons, this is in reference to the campaign. Do not do this.
Don't. Stop. Don't do it.
Bro.
This will get you arrested.
Yes.
Do not do anything that is done in this campaign in real life.
I feel like that shouldn't have to be said, but it does have to be, sadly. Yeah, don't.
Warning labels exist because somebody was stupid.
Yeah. Don't be that guy that gives them a reason to have to put down a thing saying do not drink. Don't be that guy, okay?
This literally goes back to what I was saying last session of there are so many times I've had to sit there and immediately get a disclaimer of just, for legal reasons, do not do this, or this is a joke.
Exactly. For legal reasons, we are joking. Do not take this seriously. Everything we say is a lie when that's not a lie. No, wait, hold up. No, because that, no, wait. No, that is a very dangerous loop. Ignore that.
The lie's a lie about being a lie, but then it's a lie about...
Okay, listen. The lie is the lie, right? But that lie will only be a lie for everything that isn't the lie.
Anyways, moving on.
Yeah, so. Alright. Yeah, so is there that vest?
No.
It's a cleaning closet.
I just wanted to double check. I don't know, maybe the janitor has a vest on. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I've got the cleaning closet. Yeah, we can get this cat out of here.
Yeah, as Chi is very carefully just like, we need to get him out of here.
Vito's helping you.
Who?
Vito and Satoshi help get the kid out of there.
Fair.
It's one of those weird things of both of them are like, fuck. I almost would have preferred the kid died. Then
She just very carefully leads the way out. And as soon as she's at the door, she just like sprints across.
Yeah, so give me a stealth check. Stephily. with
Do you want me-
great Steph.
Do you want me to roll as well, or is it just her right now?
Are you going with her?
I mean, I'll be coming up from the rear because, like, it probably would take me a little bit to grab the supplies.
That's fair, and Red would stick around and help you.
I'm
Okay.
changing dice.
Because Red's got free hands. Quite literally. He literally is just like, I have no equipment. I have my hands. That's literally it.
Fair.
He has no weapons other than his magic.
It's fair enough. I mean, this will technically be a weapon for him. I mean, heck, if he wanted,
Yeah,
because it's a cleaning area, he could grab a broom. He's got like a wooden staff, essentially. It's like a quarter staff.
Did
you
you
ever-
see him just grab
Yeah.
like a wooden broom and then just snap off the broom head? Like, all right, I've got a spear.
Yeah, there you go.
So with a 14 in stealth.
You are the maximum Steffi. You're stealthier than Satoshi.
This little black cat just goes sprinting across.
Let's go.
I can't believe I get to do this because this is funny. I just get to go to fucking. I get to go over to Red, and his first piece of equipment is a broken stick.
There's not much else we can give him.
Broken broom. That's his first weapon.
Either that or scissors. Pick.
He'll take the broom.
All right. I mean, hey, at least that gives him. Would that give him a 10-foot range? Would that, because like it's technically a long arm. I don't know if it's long enough though.
I gave him a spear. It only has a reach of 5 feet.
Right, I forgot they make it so that. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
Spears are stupid.
Spears are stupid. They're a pole arm. It's kind of weird they don't reach a 10-foot, but spear. To be fair though, I'm pretty sure they go off the they're like shorter spears because I think there's different lengths for spears, are there not? I think.
Oh yeah, no, there's a ton.
Yeah.
Like, it can be the same weapon. It's like, it's a spear, but it's like 15 feet tall. It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, which at that point it should really be classified as a pike, because aren't pikes the long one? Like,
Yeah.
brother.
The line between pike and spear is thin in D&D. I'll shut up. We're gonna
Yeah.
keep going.
Tangents go
Yeah,
hard.
yeah.
No, they don't. You
Uh,
guys would run out, drop the kid, and run back in.
Well, we don't drop him.
Yeah, she literally spreads out and just. We found somebody alive.
Silas's eyes are slightly widening, like the, what do you mean alive? How?
Alive and severely injured. He's missing an arm.
I can freeze it if necessary.
As Vito and Satoshi.
Yeah, as Ryu would offer to freeze the wound, which technically y'all had 2 people who could stop the bleeding. Ryu, freeze, or you, mana.
She would
Both
just,
mana answers.
I've done what I could.
Okay.
Though later I might need Silas's help to cauterize.
Right, I can help with that.
For the moment, he's stabilized. He just needs to be away from danger.
Chi,
Hmm?
something just came to mind.
What?
With these things, assuming they're more apocalyptic, I've been running off the basis off what Silas had told me about. At least when it came to the base of what these freaks are like. Kind of more zombie-like, right? And he talked about how they would bite, and the stereotypical zombie stuff. He talked about that when we first met in the campus. Have we ever seen these things actually eat someone? We've seen them bite as an attack, but to actually eat. Because that one didn't. If it wanted food, it was right there. What reason
She
would it
looks very
have?
confused because none of this was ever mentioned to her.
Yeah, that's fair. That's why it's being mentioned now.
Yeah. Again, it's one of those things where it's a very minor detail. It's also a very common stereotype. So she was like, yeah, she surely would know something like this. That's why she didn't disclose it. It's like, oh yeah, it's common 101. Zombie like bite, bite, nom nom.
Bye, nah, nah.
Yeah. That's the thought process I've been operating under. But I don't think I've seen a single one of these things actually eat. Which then
I
drives the
would love
question.
to agree with you, but
Have they?
I have seen one of them eat
So
people.
what leads this one to leave food sitting around? Is it smart enough to try and store food?
Silas would raise his hand. That the kid, the guy who is like the one who reads not zombie shit.
Yeah.
If you've got information, Silas, spit it out.
Yeah, I've got two ideas. One, this goes back to something I mentioned a while ago, and I'll say it again because well, forgot to mention it again in the heat of everything that happened and knocking myself out twice. Like,
She has this expression of, yeah, continue.
kind of forgot. If these things operate like normal zombie, like the other zombie novels I've read, then we might have a bigger problem with what might be here. Because if this thing is one of the more subject zeros, as they're typically called, the creatures that start the infection are stronger than the ones that are byproducts of the infection.
Subject zeros would have been the ones that broke out of the military base.
And if I remember right, the night that this all started, there was screams all over the place. Of things running all over the place. They could be anywhere from what I could tell. And from what I've heard from others, they're quite fast. The ones that escaped the base.
That's an understatement.
And for example, what I heard from different talking, you mentioned, Iva, that you saw one get hit by a car and it kind of just shrugged it off.
Yes.
That might have been one of the zeros.
It could very well be.
If these things are also evolving, as we've been seeing, the question is if the zeros will evolve, or if they are, by the infection terms, perfect.
Evolution is built for adaptation. Or at least, they're not quite the same thing, but at the end of the day, it's meant to do whatever it takes to survive. If they're running into other hurdles that are actually giving them problems, their body would eventually, most likely, lead to evolution. And if that ends up being the case, because there are other groups in the city that I can think of that would actually put up a fight, such as the Armory here, we've seen how this has gone, there's a good chance the Subject Zeros will evolve, if they haven't already.
The problem to evolution is the offspring of those that adapt.
Typically.
This wouldn't be, as you've put it, Subject Zeros evolving. This would be Subject Zeros adapting to the best of their ability.
That might be why the newer ones are actually changing and becoming different. The infection's already come into issues.
The question that comes into play is that with this not being as scientific and more magical based, and how little we still understand about mana, how much of our understanding of evolution comes into play when the apocalypse is mana based?
How many rules is it following?
Exactly. I'm hoping it's just
Oh.
adaptation. That's the best outcome, obviously. But still,
But then,
we shouldn't rule it out.
My buddy had horns.
Yeah.
Right, I never said that.
You told me that
I
a
never
while
me-
back, and then I did eventually mention it to this group.
Okay.
Yes.
My friend that I killed had, in less than a day, grown antlers.
The antlers.
I don't.
I don't know if they're the same as the horns, or those two separate people, but you did mention horns.
Yes, I think I meant antlers.
Why antlers?
I don't know. It was antlers, not horns. That's the wrong phrase. I said the wrong phrase from the beginning. Oh god, stress.
Antlers.
Stress.
Did they mimic
Silas.
something similar of a specific animal?
I don't know what they'd be mimicking. Doesn't make sense.
What was your friend?
He was. Well, he was like me. He was just a human. He was just someone normal. But the days before the event, he started eating a lot. He was skinny like me, so he didn't eat a lot. But he started eating almost twice as much as he normally did. Towards the end of it, he was nearly eating 3 or 4 times the amount.
That's a symptom we can look out for. That's an actual
Were
symptom
there
we can
any
look for.
Were there any other signs of something going wrong?
He always mentioned he was hungry. Anytime someone mentioned something we could do, he was always like, I'm always up for food. Which wasn't typical for him. That was one thing I noticed was different. He was one of those people that he could forget to eat. And he'd be fine with it. He could eat a snack and be fine. But a couple days before this event, he was always up for food.
Out of curiosity, the little bit of the shard that we got to observe, that is most likely linked to this. It was cold. It radiated cold. Was your friend ever complaining recently before his end about being cold or something?
He never complained, but I think I did see goosebumps.
Okay. So possible.
Instead of complaining about being cold, did he complain that things were too warm?
I think once, maybe in passing, but at the time we were somewhere that was actually, well, it wasn't warm to me, so I didn't pass it up to much. But that might have meant more of a cue than I realized, now looking back.
So body temperature changes and hunger are possible symptoms. That's still
Hunger, I'm
something.
gonna-
It's not.
I think hunger's a big one.
Yeah.
At the same time, we can't exactly go based just off of hunger being a big one.
Absolutely not. But it is something that we can
Case
at
in
least
point,
keep an eye
Callan.
out for. Yes. It's something we'll just have to keep an eye out for, but at the very least, if we see someone's hunger start spiking, that could be a sign. I'm not saying obviously shoot them at the head. I am saying keep it probably a closer eye on someone. If their hunger
Shooting them in the head wouldn't work.
You get
Yeah,
what I mean.
would-
It's a phrase, but yes.
Fucking Anya.
I'm sorry, this is something Chi would have known and would state.
I was going,
dude.
yeah, this is a metaphor.
Dude,
I read
love
it in a
these
book
two
once.
Dude, I love that. I want to mention this. Vito and Satoshi, you can tell when this conversation. Whoa, you can tell when this conversation started.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
They were like the kids talking about zombies. Why is that? Oh, wait a minute. And then there was like that moment of like, oh wait, no, the kid might be onto something. No, wait,
Yeah.
wait, hold up, wait, no. Why might the kid be onto something? Like, there was a genuine pause of now. Hang on a minute.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Ryu would go, "Oh, if you're heading back in, do you want to change who's going in with you?" I'm willing to help. I know I'm not the strongest, but if I'm only one with fire, it might be good for me to be there anyways.
It'd also be good practice to not go overboard.
Yeah, I do need to work on that. Just fucking the most. Yeah, I do need to work on that. Actually, quite a lot.
Do we want to swap someone out with him? That way the truck's not too unmanned. Because now they have a person to protect at the truck.
Was it Vito or Satoshi that actually knew their way around this place?
It was Satoshi.
Yeah, Satoshi was the one who actually knew it. I think.
Okay.
Wait. No, it was Vito.
Yeah.
It was Vito. Satoshi was the one that was like, I don't know this place too well, but I've been here a couple times.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay,
No,
so she would just, Satoshi, why don't you stay here?
Okay. Discord, fix your delay.
I would choke it out. I would choke it out. Discord, count your days.
Dude, Nits can't handle 3 seconds.
No, he cannot.
When I had something, I was like, oh, I'm going to say this because there's like a moment of space so I can say something. And they was like, anyways, I'm like, motherfucker.
Dude, you wait until Anya starts talking.
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, I'm going to give her a second before I say something. Okay, cool, I can say what I want to say. And then I start speaking, and it's like, anyways, I'm like, goddamn. Discord, please.
No, Anya, you and Anya do the same thing of, I'ma wait.
Go for it.
Tell Anya.
She would look at Satoshi and would tell him to switch out with Silas for the sake of somebody still being here.
Yeah. Yeah, Silas and yeah, they would both swap in. Silas and Satoshi would switch out. Vito is he has that look of like, alright, time to go back and fucking deal with this bullshit.
She would just, I would swap you out for real, but you know where you're going.
I mean, really, it's kind of just a straight path. I mean,
You know where the keys are.
yeah, no, that, yeah. Walked. I want to mention, he made that statement about, I mean, it's kind of just a straight line. Like, you can find your, it was a joke. He's not, like, he was walking towards the fucking way in. Both, like,
Yeah, but she still hits him with the, you know where the keys are.
oh, yeah, that does matter. And I also have the keys to the building as a whole. So, yeah.
You're kind of important.
I love the, like, and, you know, you need to do this. He's like, I mean, do I really, though?
Yes.
Funny. Funny, haha. Funny, hee hee hee. Motherfucker. This fucking guy.
What in the hell
You're welcome.
was that?
It's my very real laugh.
Got it. Forced, depressed laugh. Shut the fuck.
Anyway.
Uh.
Yeah, okay, so you guys would head back. Oh boy. With Red and Silas now with y'all. Red, Silas you can kind of tell is watching Red with that little look of like, why does he have blood on his arm? Like, why? Wait, no, hold on. Why are there blood rings on his arm? He doesn't ask any questions. It's just the kid looking at somebody who has way too much combat experience compared to him. Going, what do you mean? And how are you smiling about this shit? I know how, but fucking goddamn.
God.
There's that little bit of Silas being like, you know, if I didn't know any better, I'd call you an asshole. Because you're smiling about all the death. Yeah, also Silas would then just go, actually, another thing.
Hmm.
We haven't honestly seen that many bodies.
You are correct. We
What are you
did see a lot
suggesting?
of.
What?
What are you suggesting?
Okay, Nitz, say your thing.
We did see a lot of blood being dragged into the room that we haven't gone in yet. There's a good shot that they were probably brought into that room. Considering the other one was already hung in there, the one room, the closet, I wouldn't be surprised if the other bodies have been dragged into there for whatever the creature might be planning. I don't know if it's storing things, for crying out loud. Or if it's simply taking its time with eating. Or if it's just killing for fun, which that's a whole separate problem.
No, I don't remember seeing a lot of bodies just out and about in the city. And again, I think most people have just been converted.
It is possible.
That begs the question, why put so much effort into conversion?
Well, if it's similar to what Silas was talking about, and it's a subject zero situation, then its goal might be less to eat and more to infect. Which, if that's the case, then brings in the question of, do these things even need to eat to begin with?
Well, if they have that hunger my friend has, then they might just eat to try and satiate it. It might just be a not a requirement, but a thing they just choose to do.
It's possible. This is me speaking out loud because I've read a few of my own. There are in some zombie media, counting on what we might be dealing with and if it's even accurate to begin with, some zombie medias, the infection is almost more like a parasite, where the zombies still need food. And you can actually tell because the hordes over the seasons of the show, or the books, or whatever it is, whatever form of media it is being represented in, will slowly begin to decay more and more because they're losing a food source because the humans are dying out. Or the humans are becoming, or finding enough ways to avoid being eaten. So the zombies start dying of actual decay and hunger problems because their body has no way to keep it going because the organs don't have a way of going. Some medias go down a different route of there just isn't a reason, they simply just are more ravage. And I've seen some other forms of media where it's more like the infection drives them berserk, meaning they still have all the needs of a human, which we know this one isn't correct. So we've been able to blow out their heads before. The question is whether or not these things need their organs to survive. We know they can continue going without their organs, But do they need it to continue living permanently, or is it just a temporary they can move around for a bit and then eventually they will die? A lot of unanswered questions that would come into play with this.
Ooh. Silas just lets out a sigh of, oh my god, this shit sucks.
I'm looking at this, seeing too many questions, not enough answers.
Yep.
And the more answers we get, the more questions we get.
Exactly, because sadly enough, because our world mainly abandoned any idea of mana, thanks to the manipulation of our governments and our abandonment of the gods, we don't have enough understanding to how the mana's affecting these people, which is what's leading to this. And because we haven't had a good way to research the creatures outright, we don't have a good way of learning anything further. Well, one way to find out, let's fight the thing, whatever's in there, if there is anything in there to begin with. For all we know, we could be walking into just a freezer. It could be a reuse special, in that fact. Just a bunch of hanging bodies with nothing in there. Maybe it went out to go get some milk. Do you think they'd like milk? It's cold.
I question your brain.
If they like cold, then it might be an option. Or do they go for the bodies because there's heat source? What if they eat the human bodies because there's a heat source? Wait.
I really hope that's not the reason, because I think I'm way hotter than the rest of you.
If they're here for heat...
Not in that way.
If they're here for heat, then that means that would they be able to detect heat? Because if that's the case, then they would know where we are. Meaning that a big crowd in the place would be... Hey, Chi, when those things broke out, did they gun it for the city? Think of how much heat, electronics, electricity, all of that would be putting out with people. That it makes sense that if there was no reason for them to know where humans are, that they would just go in every direction. Did they gun for the city?
So I'll say this for Chi, because I feel like this memory is ingrained in her mind. From what she saw, when they started sprinting out from that building, they went for the closest available people. And they were fine with just getting shot repeatedly. Like, they ran through hails of bullets to get to the closest person and take them down, and then just went straight to the next one.
What about when she was flying away, though? Like, did they get to see any of them ever immediately gun in the direction of the city, or where they would have not even been able to see people?
They were hopping, like, after... From what she saw, there was some that were hopping the walls and running for the city, but there was a lot of them that were staying at the base to deal with all of the gunfire.
Okay.
She literally wouldn't have an answer then.
She's like, it's the thing of like, some of them gunned for the city, but not all of them. Some of them went for the closest available combat.
But no
she would just... Some went for the closest people, literally going through raining bullets to get through. Some jumped the walls. Most of them stayed behind.
But they all stayed in areas where there would have been heat sources and people around, correct? And the ones that gunned, that jumped the walls.
I can't say one way or another.
Oh, another thing. I can say this. This is also something that she might be able to start noticing, that there was a couple things that were trends. She remembers there was ones that were climbing up specifically to get to the two snipers y'all have. Seeming like they were more focused on sound. And then the ones that were more focused on there was also the just general horde mentality of what's the closest thing I can kill. And then there was also the occasional intelligent ones that might have been doing the whole, where's the largest source of heat? City.
Yeah, she would just... It did seem like there were variations even amongst the originals.
So,
Some focused on sounds, some focused on sight, some just wanted to attack. It didn't matter what they were attacking or if they killed, they just kept attacking.
So, at the very least, there's still a possibility that these, at least maybe the intelligent ones, might have a shot of actually being able to pick up on heat.
Maybe, again, I can't say one way or another.
Yeah. The best we can do for now is at least keep it in mind that is a possibility, which isn't comforting. When winter comes, we'll know for sure if it's still going on by then. That's for sure.
Somehow I don't think this is going to end anytime soon.
I have a feeling about that as well.
Silas would just go, wait, there's another thing I'm just remembering now. Wasn't there a news report about the global temperature ticking down?
You are correct on that.
This was like the coldest summer we've had.
Yeah. And guess what gateway we open for shards that are naturally cold?
Fucking ice place?
We might have a problem. If this is affecting the weather, we have a whole new problem.
Eventually it's going to be so cold out that we can't set foot outside.
Mm-hmm. We need to start working faster. We don't have a choice.
We need... Well, this is why I wanted to get the vehicles.
Yep. We should stop stalling.
We should go. We should go now, actually.
She's sitting there like, you're the one who was stalling us!
No, it was Silas.
Iva had a
Both of
moment.
them.
She remembered, hey, wait.
Dude, Silas sat there and was like, hey guys, I got a question.
Yeah.
I have a curiosity. What's your curiosity box? Ding. Now hang on a minute.
It was a question and a question. It was a question from Iva and a question from Silas. And those spiraled.
But hey, good lore. Good fucking development for everybody on that sort of thought process of now hang on a minute.
So some of these things might be capable of, I mean, I don't know, we'll find out when we go to the next room, but there's a shot these things are capable of actually thinking about possibly hoarding bodies for future food. Or if the transitioning takes time, then maybe it was hoarding him to eventually go out of its way to transition him. I don't know, we'll find out. We'll figure out what we see in there when we get in. I feel like that might give us some of those answers.
Yeah. So, upon entering back into that area, you guys would be able to walk down the hallway that had, you know, all the blood and like multiple bodies worth of blood.
Blood.
She would forewarn Silas, like, no, this is gonna be grim.
Understood. Oh boy. As you just hear Red just start to chuckle and then like crank his head with still like a smile, just gritting his teeth and like, shut the fuck up, me. Fucking 2 seconds, stop laughing. It's not funny. There's nothing funny.
She just looks at Red with this expression of, are you good?
He used to see his head twitch. He goes, yeah, let's go ahead and get this dealt with.
Okay.
Heidi ho.
Heidi fucking oh. 2-hour conversation. That included walking inside and walking outside. God damn, the RP in this campaign hits different.
Yes, yes, it does.
When you get the 2 RP based people in here, and you give us something to mess with, there's definitely a difference.
Absolutely.
Because we kind of get that with Deadwood too. Like when we do get those moments where like we actually have something to play with, we'll be there for a bit. 100%. You just gotta give us something to goof around with. We'll do it.
Why I don't.
But I like it. I like RP. I like developing the character. And then arguing with the other character for 5 hours about why they're wrong and I'm right. And then being like, nah, I'm wrong, you right.
How specific?
It's gone both ways. I haven't had to do that much. I haven't had to backpedal and be like, nah, I'm wrong. I haven't had to do it as much with Iva or Karakuris, but I've had to do that in the past with some PCs when I played with Anya before. Gallon, my age-old PC that nobody's ever seen me play because he was my first ever PC I properly played, is a good example of that.
Felsha.
I will absolutely briefly pause. I will be back.
Okay, we will pause. We're back, everybody.
Hello there.
Hola.
Alright, so y'all walk down this dark, blood-covered, blood-stained hallway with broken doors, cracked walls, and flickering light fixtures.
She is keeping an eye on Silas to see how he's handling this.
Just smiling away. Fucking just doing it out. Look for the threat.
She would honestly hand him a piece of cloth to cover his mouth so that he doesn't have to smell it.
He would take the cloth. You probably won't be getting that back because he is also the person to sit there, ignite it, and throw it at something. If y'all get into a fight, just fuck you, you're blind.
Yeah, that's fair. She's not expecting it back.
Oh yeah.
It's more just that thing of, this'll help to block out the smell.
Yeah. Silas still has his baseball bat. His fucking club. Brother is trying.
He'll do what he can, man.
Yeah, as people, as also, everyone can be amazed, for I made Vito's sheet.
Oh my god, you actually made a sheet?
Nah.
Yes, that came out exactly as I intended it to.
Oh yeah, no, it's fair.
I'm 100% throwing shade.
That there.
This man does not like making anything.
Fucking ball.
Not even pasta.
Bro, I'm not allowed in the kitchen. What do you want from me?
We discussed this last session.
You right.
We went over this already.
Correct. It's a callback.
So fuck you.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
Cool. As there we go. I've made Vito's sheet slightly better. Okay, so you guys would be able to head forward through, like, passing through the blood pools.
Mm-hmm.
And you'd start to realize why Red had phrased it as 3 bodies worth of blood.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's just that much blood.
It was almost 4 bodies worth of blood.
Yeah. As you guys would see a body pretty heavily mutilated on the ground across from where there's the door at the end, where there's like a couple flickering lights and what was probably like the break room or just where they hung out. Like it was a larger room for just people to exist.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I rolled well on medicine! She knows the chances of him being alive are slim to none.
Yeah.
It's still that thing of check to confirm.
I'm gonna be real. Nitz gave no reaction to the medicine.
Huzzah!
That was so delayed.
This man was fiddling, like checking something. I was like, "Oh, what happened?"
I was fidgeting with my fidget ring.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna be real. Even at a distance, before even going through the doorway, she can tell he's dead.
Okay.
Cause she, like, the first thing that tells her, like, the way he's just like, there's nothing. There's no ripples coming from his body. Nothing. Like his body's just laying there.
Yeah.
And upon heading further in, she would also realize that that is only the front half, the top half of the body. The bottom half is missing.
I hate to do this,
Uh-huh.
but considering there is no chance of him being alive,
Yeah.
she would begrudgingly pull the combat knife
Yeah.
and stab into the heart.
That's fair. They would then hear from a room nearby the sound of bones snapping.
Shit.
As y'all can hear that from a doorway near the which is probably like, because this is like the break room essentially. That's probably the pantry where they stored the food.
Mm-hmm.
And from that, and the door's gone, and you guys can hear the sound of bones snapping over there coming from that room. And the tearing of what you can only assume is flesh.
I wish we had gotten time to set up some stuff, because I could throwing a freaking Molotov made from that, like, that, the fucking stainless steel would be perfect. However, we haven't got some time for that.
She would once again take a look to Silas, just kind of gauging how the kid's doing.
Adrenaline is one hell of a drug. He's so she can genuinely realize his brain is not processing anything right now. It is pure survival mode. It is we're in fight or flight, and flight is not really an option unless everyone else starts running. So
I would like to stealth, because I want to get closer to check out what's going on in that room.
That's fair.
I'm going to do the same.
Do you want
her ass?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want anyone coming with, or do you want them to stick near the door to not risk them moving?
I think it'd be good to keep people near the door so we don't have too many people coming up at once. Because if this thing
Okay.
has some form of way of hitting multiple people at the same time, the less casualties, less injured, the better. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Red stays back, and something at least she and probably Iva just passively would notice.
Yeah.
Red would be standing nearby Silas,
Yeah.
That's fair.
so he's also slightly in front of Silas.
Fair.
They think of, yes, I have blood magic. Yes, I am quite powerful. However, kids got fire. That's slightly better.
Valid. Valid.
It's also that thing of the lot of us. He has the best chance of living the longest.
Yeah.
24.
So, 24 and a
17.
17. Oh, good.
Mm-hmm.
So, what kind of what kind of shoes does she wear? Does she not wear shoes?
She doesn't wear shoes.
Okay, so her paws are covered in blood.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She hates it. There is blood soaked into her paw pads and fur.
Yeah.
He hates it.
Oh, it sucks.
She's going to be spending probably about half an hour scrubbing each paw.
Hey, at least you don't gotta worry about the water bill. As you guys would head forward, you guys would also be able to realize that as you guys move forward, you guys have to move kind of slowly, because there would be pauses
Mm-hmm.
from the thing eating.
Mm-hmm.
But it does sound like as y'all get closer and closer and closer to that door, it doesn't sound like it's stopping eating. It's like that thing of it thinks it looks up like that, like pause of like mid chewing, that pause while chewing,
Yeah.
and then continues eating. So it's like that thing of like, I don't think it's noticed us, or if it has, it doesn't care yet.
Yeah. Okay.
As you guys can give me perception checks,
Perception.
because it is quite dark.
10 plus
17.
5, 23.
Ten plus 5, 23.
18 plus 5. 18. I don't know where you got the 10.
Because you said 18 weirdly, and it didn't come across as 18.
I don't know how. That's like that. That's
I'm
like
with Acrid on this one. I heard 10.
it's so
Yeah.
much longer than 10 though. How? I can understand if you like misunderstood it for like a long, like a different like number that was long, but 10, that's 3 letters.
Yeah, because
10 plus 5?
yeah, no, it's the way you said it.
Sounded clear as fuck to me, but okay.
It did not sound clear at all.
Fair enough.
When I said it, what did you think I said?
18. I heard it clear as day.
I said a 10.
Okay.
Okay. I have no idea, by the way, where the fuck the newer version of this went. It disappeared, I swear. It's not lying. I lost shit again. Oh well.
Anyway, continuing.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys will be able to look in. So with your 23 and your 17?
Yep,
Hell yeah.
I rolled for shit.
At least you got expertise. And you're a cat.
Yep, I've got dark vision.
Yeah. Does Iva have dark vision? I don't
Yeah.
remember. Okay. Hell yeah. So yeah, you guys are able to see the thing. You guys would see what looks like, it looks humanoid, the creature that's sitting there. It looks very humanoid. And it doesn't look near as, like, I'd say disheveled as a lot of the ones you guys have been seeing. Because a lot of the ones you guys have seen, there's still that, like, no thought behind how they act sometimes.
Yeah.
This one, at least, like, it's like crouching. Like, it's actively taking up a crouched position, like, with like two bodies in front of it. As it's currently holding, like, a leg that is ripped off. As you guys would be able to see that this thing has... It would almost immediately be able to tell that it has... It looks bigger. It looks like it was at one point probably and I will roll a quick number here, because okay, there we go. Cool. This helps me describe the thing. Because again, I don't have images for these creatures, so I actually have to describe them. Practice. It looks like it was probably originally at one point a kitsune.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hat, like the normal, like, humanoid looking kitsunes.
Yeah.
It has a foxtail still, but it looks like the fur looks a lot rougher, as if the texture of the fur has changed. And it still has the rather ears, but it just is bigger. Like, it's much bigger than a normal kitsune. Like, even a big kitsune, it's way bigger than this. This thing looks like it's probably clocking in at about the same height as Iva.
Mm-hmm.
She is tiny.
So this thing's probably about 8 feet tall, and that's a kitsune. It has antlers growing out of its head.
Okay.
As it also looks like it more than has the capability of just tearing flesh off the bone and also just snapping the bone in its teeth. And it just seems to eat the bone and the flesh as if they're both just perfectly edible.
Hmm. So it's eating the bones?
Yeah, it's eating the bones. It just seems to be eating everything as if it's all just perfectly edible to it.
Okay.
Which I don't think I need to state this, but that's not a kitsune thing. Though kitsunes don't eat people typically.
Not typically, no.
But yeah, that's what you guys will be seeing in there. Is it looks like probably the other two bodies, like the other two bodies of blood that Red had mentioned were from these two dead people.
I'd recommend this rather than just going in and doing a frontal encounter. It might be good to try and draw it out and ambush it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Do you want to find a spot where you can get some distance and I can kind of knock on the door frame? And then I can kind of back up to what I can with my current stealth? That way we don't have the medic being like front and center.
I was thinking more what we could do
Uh-huh.
is the whole lot of us fall back and find places to take cover, and then just make noises in the wall or in the hallway by like tapping on the walls and things. Try to draw it out.
Yeah, that's kind of the main idea that I was trying to put out there. I just didn't really... Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah.
Alright, so y'all would all back the fuck off from it. It keeps it chewing. It, as Chi would be, like, able to see as she starts to move away with her 17 in stealth. It does, when it lifts its head while chewing, it does kind of like rotate its ear.
That was a 22 in stealth, not a...
I think it says 17. Oh, my bad.
17 in perception.
Oh, I'm fucking dumb. No, you had a 17 in stealth. You had a 22 in medicine.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, with the 17 in stealth, it does rotate its ear when she starts to move. It doesn't seem to react. It might just be assuming that it's just the ambient noise of a building. Which is probably what's helping y'all here. As, in total honesty, Chi, you beat the DC by 1. The DC was 16 to sneak up on this creature. Which, for reference, there are some members of this party, namely Silas, who would struggle with that.
Fair enough.
As, well, yes, he does have dexterity, he is not stealthy. Dude carries a metal baseball bat.
Fair.
So, with the being said, oh god, okay. Silas, Red, and Vito, and Iva and Chi can all hide in different places. Y'all are able to. I will let you as players pick where you want to sit, because there's kind of those tables around. It's kind of like a. It's not a big room, obviously, but it's like the biggest room of this area. You've got like a couple tables and then some chairs scattered around. Most of the tables are on their sides already, so.
I figured we'd pull it out in the hallway.
Do you want to pull it out in the hallway or pull it into the room? I don't... That needs to be discussed between y'all two. On what's going on.
So the two options are...
So it's... Do y'all want to pull it into the room to ambush it? Like, out of the pantry area into the main room to ambush it there? Or do y'all want to ambush it in the hallway?
I feel like a hallway's a really bad idea. Less swinging space for people like Silas. If that thing does have a way to do multiple attacks, it's going to have a lot easier time to try and strike multiple people while condensing us down. That's the type of tactics that you use on like a horde. I feel like with us technically being the horde in this scenario, it doesn't feel very smart to try and bring it into a hallway. Bringing it into this room, we'd probably be able to come from different angles. Wouldn't that be smarter?
Anya has stated, fair enough. I don't think the mic picked it up.
It did.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, I will ask, so where do y'all want to position yourselves in the room, or if, I don't know if Iva wants to be more down the hallway.
Do we have a map for this? Are we using a map?
I do not, unfortunately.
Okay. I was just double checking because the way it was being said, I'm like, did I forget to bring up Roll20? Are we using maps for this? I don't remember using maps for this campaign. Map. Okay.
You know, there's no map. It's just straight like theater of the mind.
Yeah, that's what we've done in the past. I was like, is this like a random out of nowhere we're doing a map suddenly type of situation? That's why I was like, hold up.
You know, this is, you can basically picture it as like your standard break room for like a small group of people. So you've got like 3 tables scattered in different spots for different people to have different spaces. Chairs are kind of everywhere, like they had spare chairs in case one fucking broke.
Yeah.
That's honestly kind of why I was thinking to go into the hallway instead of the break room, because that break room is going to be fucking small.
The hallway's smaller. There's bad things for both. There's pros and cons to both.
Both is going to be compact. It's just what type of compactness do we want to deal with? We can do the hallway if you want. Like, It just
The
means
room
that
gives.
yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
Shit.
I was just gonna say that if we do the hallway, it does mean that if someone in the front goes down, we do not have a good way of getting them out of the way from possibly getting slaughtered later. Actually, wait, no, how many people can fit in the hall room, like, in the hallway side by side? Actually, no, that fucking matters. Because, like, if it's not too narrow, it might be fine. But, like, I'd really hate, it's like, we roll, like, if Silas rolls in that one, he clocks and knocks out Red. Like, or, like, things like that can happen. Like, that's what I'm worried about. Compact.
It's also the question of, is it possible for us to lure it down the hallway and away from, the confined spaces?
Y'all could try to pull it out into the garage.
That is possible. Though, if we do that, we should keep in mind we could possibly get the vehicles that we are trying to bring back damaged. And there's no guarantee we'll be able to come back here a third time.
I was more just thinking get into the little lobby area.
Y'all could also do the lobby, yeah.
Because that would give us more room.
Yeah, no, the lobby technically has the most open space.
It'd also give us a counter that we can hide behind if somebody gets too injured.
Now the question is, how do we want to try and get him lured that far away? How many rooms down is the lobby?
So, in my head, my own little head space that has no visuals and just thoughts.
Yeah.
I think this is the other thing of, we need a better description of the fucking building.
I'm sorry. The hallway was probably about like I'ma say like it was probably only like 20 feet. Like a 20-foot long hallway.
Okay.
And it's like two people wide.
Yeah, that
hallway,
would,
so two
that
people can
would be
cross.
rough to fight in.
Yeah. Two people wide, and there was two staggered doors. So it might check those two rooms before getting to y'all, but if y'all keep making noise, it's also the question of just how quickly does it get to y'all. Because you also don't know how fast the thing is.
Something else we need to keep in mind, we don't want to be too loud trying to lure it all the way to us, because if we get too loud, we could bring a possible actual horde onto the people trying to deal with the car. And then that's a new problem.
Well, that's why I was saying tapping on the walls.
Yeah, that's the question that comes into play up again with the luring. How do we safely tap through the walls and get it to slowly lure? Because I don't imagine tapping is going to be that loud. How do we get it to go down to multiple rooms? Because isn't the lobby like in a completely different area?
So the lobby has two connecting hallways, and one of the hallways leads to that break room.
Okay.
So it's like the lobby, and then there's the middle door which leads down past. And there's two staggered doors, and then there's the break room. At the end of the break room, on the right side, is the pantry, and on the left side, you guys had you had where the rookie was.
Okay. So really, we would just need to lead it down a hallway essentially to get it to the area we want.
Y'all would need to lead it probably all like 50 feet in total. Is what it would need to cover to get to y'all.
That's more doable.
If you tap loud enough on a wall or knock loud enough on a wall, that'll carry that 50 feet, no problem.
Yeah, no, that won't be as much a problem. I was envisioning that to be on the other side of this fucking building. So that's why I was like, no, this is a stupid idea. How are we going to lure it that far? Okay, no,
No,
that's
yeah,
fair.
no, yeah, like yeah, no, descriptions. This is why I'm doing this mapless and kind of like imageless. I'm forcing myself to actually try and describe better.
That's fair. That's fair.
I will
All right.
only learn by doing.
Yeah, no, I mean
So
that's the
far,
way you have to do it.
What on you?
so far mixed results.
So far, in my opinion, very bad.
Practice makes perfect. That's how it goes.
Except maybe on monster designs.
Oh man.
I might give myself half a point there.
Hey, you're doing fine with it.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we can do the knocking and I guess just figure out where we want to
yeah.
be there and hope it comes over eventually.
Yeah, so where do y'all want to be? Y'all have the counter that can probably fit like 3 people behind it comfortably.
Mm-hmm.
4 a bit squishy. Uh,
It'd probably be better for Iva to stay behind the counter
Le gun.
and use the counter as sort of um a ledge to rest the gun on.
That's what I was
Also, with
thinking
it
too.
being weirdly enough, with it being dark, it might legitimately not notice the fucking gun. It's like, what the fuck is going? Because her gun would be cold right now. If it does have that heat detection, the gun's cold right now,
Yep.
and the counter would provide full cover.
Oh yeah.
We could probably put Silas behind the counter as well. Just kind of as a keep him out of sight for the time being.
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
Where is Chi? Because I know where Red's gonna be.
She is small enough that she could pretty easily draw it out.
Yeah, Red is hanging out on like the right side. Actually, no, because of the way the bullet crossing would go. He'd be on the left side of the door because the counter space is on the left side of the room when you enter. So he's on the left side of the building near the door. So when that thing comes in, it's immediately got something to swing at. And he has confidence in not fucking dying immediately.
And like I said, she is small enough and fast enough that shouldn't really be an issue for her.
Yeah, okay. So Vito. So she'd probably be on the right side of the door.
Yes.
Okay, so Vito would be hanging out then, in that case, next to Iva.
Mm-hmm.
So Vito's next to Iva. Silas is the one closest to the fucking exit of the counter space, which would be technically, so it's like the counter is like a straight segment, there's a gap, and then there's another wall segment. So it's like Iva's closer to the wall, at least in my head, and then it's Vito, and then Silas is like behind them so he can make his way around them to get out. Because it's like a 3x2 space.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that gives Silas is hidden behind the cover for when this thing walks in. So everyone's happy with that fucking design layout. Double checking this. You good?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
That works for me.
Fuck yeah. She would knock. Kerbang. Now.
If she just kind of turns around and with a fist just knocks on the side of her fist, hitting the wall a couple of times.
Okay. Good old Red just kind of hangs out near the fucking probably like 10. He's like 10 feet away from the door, so when the thing comes in, he's at least not right next to it. Not immediately, at least. When you knock, she would hear the sound of something moving quite quickly. As she hears the sound of one of the tables, like, grating slightly as if it slid across the ground.
Yeah. She would make sure she ducks behind, just kind of like a, get in sight.
So, like, 10 feet, I'm guessing, similar to red, just on the opposite side.
Near enough that if she has to knock again, she can.
Yeah, no. I can say, she won't need to. Um,
Fair enough.
as it kind of is that thing of she hears the sounds of, like, quick footsteps rapidly making their way into the room. As the Kitsune undead thing enters the main room, enters the lobby room, and passes between Silas and Chi.
You mean Red and Chi?
Yeah. Yeah, no, not Silas. Red. Not Silas. Silas is not fucking up there.
I was gonna say.
You were like, I beg thy finest fucking pardon, good sir. No.
Fucking literally not.
God.
As it enters the room and enters about 5 feet into the room, y'all can trigger your ambush.
Huzzah!
Yeah.
Bullets.
Bullets indeed.
Bullets probably go first.
I would imagine. However, I also gotta change the music. Someone else.
You right.
Not get bored.
Alright, I guess I'm going. I got the music changed.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. Oh, man. Hold up, wait, what? Hold up. Wait, something's not right. D&D Beyond, what the fuck did you do to my thing? Huh? Hey, D&D Beyond, what the fuck did you do? That's not right. What did it do? That modifier
Remove your
is not
proficiency.
right. Why did it remove my proficiency?
I don't know. Add.
What the fuck? So for those who don't know, it removed my proficiency with my main weapon. Even though I'm a gunslinger. My whole thing. My whole class. What the fuck? It's still not giving it.
We've said it before. We will say it again. D&D Beyond, fix your shit.
I'm gonna have to manually fix it. It's not even giving it to me. It's straight up just
You
not.
You have to give it the rifle hunting. Hunting rifle is a different thing.
God, you fuck. Y'all are fuckwads. You know that? Not you guys. D&D Beyond. I've seen children more capable in programming. Fucking pre-K kids more capable than you. Get your shit together. There we go. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, let me roll my attacks. Alright, cool. I know that first one is gonna miss, which is probably because I didn't flourish it. That was a 12. Second one, 22. I flourish that one. I spin my gun. I do a little loop-de-loop. I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I don't know. D&D Beyond pissed me off.
360 no scope.
Yeah, the fucking, you know what? Yeah, no, I jump off the counter, I do a 360, I shoot, and I jump back over the counter.
Hada, bang! Alright, I'm getting back over.
Yeah, that first one missed where she took a normal shot. She was like, that's not gonna work. And just, alright, here we go. There's a second one.
Alright. Yeah, that hits.
Alright, cool. That is 16 piercing damage. And with my bonus action, I do this thing called I hurl my scissors at them. I still have these goddamn scissors.
What's that scissor? How do you just throw them
Oh
normally?
no! I do like the little like CS:GO like karambit knife like fling, you know, like hand like thing where they like spin it around and then I fling it. And that is a natural 18 plus 7 to hit.
Of course it is.
It's a 1d4 plus 4. That is 6 piercing damage. That's my turn.
She has advantage on her to hit, since it is technically stealth. Also, technically, yes, that counts for Iva too.
Oh, I had advantage?
Because y'all are stealth, yes.
Oh, let me roll the one that I would have missed.
22 hit.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm telling you that.
Okay. That would have been a 20 for me.
But
With the rifle, then.
dirty 20.
Yeah.
I hate Vito. He is the worst character y'all have ever recruited.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
A nat 20, a nat 19, and a nat 18.
And then another nat 20. He got 2 of them.
How many rounds can you shoot?
He dual wields fucking revolvers, so he just shot 4 times. It's just I had to roll an advantage.
Does a 22 hit?
Yes.
What about a 20?
Yeah, 20 hits.
Okay. Another 15 piercing from me.
Oh my goodness, 15 piercing, 16 piercing, plus that fucking stupid fucking scissors that does 6.
10 piercing plus 11 sneak attack.
It's 11 sneak attack. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the first and the last instance of damage are... I don't know what the hell happened there, but let me reload his sheet really quick. I don't know why it's not giving me the numbers. Alright, I guess 2 of those dice rolls just weren't fucking real. Let me handle that slightly more carefully, I suppose. My apologies. So, his first instance is 14 plus 6 plus 10 plus 20 because he scores 2 fucking fuck off crits. This thing stepped into a fucking hallway, stepped out of a hallway, and has been lit the fuck up with bullets. Shot in the back, 4 bullets to the chest, 2 sniper rounds punching through. There's a kid with a baseball bat.
What a way to get a happy birthday present, am I right, guys? Happy birthday! Bye, 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 bye!
What's bullshit?
That is not the kind of birthday surprise I would ever want.
Yo, same.
I think I'd have to be in the mood for it.
Shut up.
What the fuck? What the hell? I ain't do shit.
Okay. Silas engulfs his weapon in fire and just swings once because he's only level 4.
Oh,
Because he
God.
really hasn't seen much combat because he fucking got knocked out for 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah.
Silas, you're gonna go on this nice, easy mission. Silas, I can't move.
Poor guy.
I can't feel the bones in my back. Ow. I don't feel so good. Just fucking bullshit.
Oh, gee.
Alright, cool. As he deals a menacing maximum bludgeoning for 8, and then hits it with 9 fire damage, dealing 18.
Wow.
This thing, by the way, it's like it gets shot, and it kind of has that thing of like, okay, that's annoying, but it's fine. I'll deal with that. That's fine. I take those. God, that sneak attack. That, ooh, fuck you. Oh, those bullets. Those big ones. Those fucking, those. From over there. The one that spun. Fuck those. Ow. It's fire. Ah, this kid is fire.
Oh, God.
As you would then see Red bring up his arm as blood starts to pour out from his arm and form into his palm.
Mm-hmm.
As you would just see blood, and then you would see those bands start to snap off and go into the blood pool around his arm. Or the bands on his arm would then siphon off and go into the blood circuit that he's creating to create one of his attacks. As Red will sacrifice 20 HP for this ability that he has, because he can choose how many he does. Adjust dice. That plus plus additional 4 there. The minimum cost of this ability is 5. He technically has spent, if you include the 20 HP he sacrificed earlier, he has spent 40 HP on this one attack.
Damn.
Now let's hope it hits.
Let's hope.
Of course. Oh, fucking bitch ass. You fucking suck, Red. As he just bring up his arm, as you would see that he would just go, right, let's see. Crimson beam. As he would aim his hand, as a beam of blood fires out from his hand and punches straight through the fucking creature. Just
Hell
leaving
yeah.
a hole where the shot was.
Wow.
As, he's gonna roll some dice.
Top 10 people banned from boxing. Number 10.
Oh my god.
As Red hits it for a 70 damage Crimson Beam.
Nice.
That's a lot of damage.
Yes, it also cost him 40 HP.
That's a lot of damage.
As Red's whole gimmick, well, yes, he hits very hard. He is also slowly dying while fighting. So his whole trick is, let's end this quick. I really don't want this going for too long.
Neither do I.
As that is his those are his action. I don't know if Chi wants to do some of their bonus action because technically she has that.
She is not within range.
You want to hide?
Sure.
Roll stealth. Fucking, you want to hide?
Diff. That did not want to roll for shit.
Did it just slide?
Yes.
Oh my god. Look you, D&D Beyond.
It almost landed on it too, so...
Alright, as you just see... What the fuck is his... Oh god, I have to fucking... Okay, so Red takes... I had to roll a Crimson Right die for this. 5, yeah. So he takes 13 more damage. He's really wishing he'd gotten this off sooner. You would see his blood, like a surge of blood fire off from his arm and wrap around the creature. As you would see the blood go towards all the injuries the creature had previously had.
Mm-hmm.
And just essentially keep them open. As he inflicts Hemorrhage Curse. Which, anytime a creature takes damage while cursed in this way, it takes additional necrotic damage. Or essentially, it's labeled as necrotic, it's essentially blood loss damage. You take bleeding damage. Blood.
Blade.
Blood. Alright, now y'all... Now... Alright. Now that y'all's ambush it's fucking ended, y'all can now roll an initiative.
Let go. Alright. I roll with advantage. Thankfully, I had advantage. That's a 19.
I roll for shit.
Stop stealing the good rolls.
To be fair, I originally, if I didn't have advantage, it would have only been a dirty 9. Because I had rolled like a natural 5.
I know who's stealing all the luck this session.
It's not Ingo.
Damn it, Vito. Vito, with his third nat 20 of the session. On initiative. Okay, so what was your initiative, Nits?
19.
19, okay. With your then we have Iva. Fucking, why is there a question mark? Don't ignore that.
I have a question mark. If you're real. If you're even real.
Are you even, Iva? Brother. No, fuck you. You have advantage. I don't care. You get advantage now. Alright, cool. As I'm not gonna give it an advantage. Didn't originally have it, so it doesn't get it.
Alright.
Got it. Cool. So we have Vito with this, and and Silas, what's your plus to initiative? +3. Okay. Okay, got it. Cool. It's the lumberjacks all over again. It's the lumberjacks all over again. All right, so Vita, Iva, Red, and Chi will all go before the boss. If it's still alive.
If.
If.
Alright. So who's first?
Vito.
Vito.
Vito will go first.
Alright.
All right, so Vito is going to make this roll at advantage. And then he is going to roll another oh, there's a nat one. Okay. Okay. Got it, cool. So we're gonna roll his damage for those first 3 shots that he gets off. So Vito, when he takes his turn, he would shoot 3 times, punching holes into the creature's body. And then, but on the second shot for his left-hand gun, the gun makes a clink as it jams. As he will put that gun away, as he's gonna fix that later. And then with his bonus action, he is going to enact a bonus action known as Maneuver, Lay Down the Law, as he's going to grant he is going to grant temporary HP to Chi.
Okay.
Because Chi needs to not die. That's his reasoning.
Fair
and
enough.
Chi is right next to the damn thing. So Chi gains 5 temp health.
Woohoo!
As this creature gets hit for... Also takes, after getting shot 3 times, an additional 12 bleeding damage, 8 bleeding damage, and 11 more bleeding damage. As next up is Iva.
Hello. So,
Hi.
I hop onto the counter. I lay on my side. Kind of like you would when you're lounging on a couch. I place the gun on my hip. I do not look down the scope. And I fire.
Yeah, what's that to hit?
Yeah. The most aggressive. Yeah,
Nat
okay,
20?
anyways. Yeah, what is it? No, not nat 20, but it is still a dirty 20. And then, for the second one.
Which much...
What'd you say?
With much sadness in my soul, I say that hits.
And then with my second shot, I will basically begin to flip backwards off the counter, back to go behind it, and mid-flip I will take that shot. And that will be a dirty 19.
That will also hit.
Okay. The Gareth just, god damn it. That is 20
The
piercing.
level of frustration.
Y'all are like level 5. I couldn't make its AC too high. Y'all have standard array.
No, it's fair, it's fair. 11 piercing as well. So 20 and 11. And I will throw my only other pair of scissors at the thing. With my bonus action.
So 20 piercing and 11 piercing.
Yes.
And
I spin it around like you do with a karambit and see us go. Hurl it up into the air. Grab it. Spin it again. Hurl it again. grab it, fling it like a curveball, like you do in baseball. That is a 23.
Yeah, that hits. Also, Anya, this mac and cheese is amazing.
I did
Thank you.
max damage with the scissors, 8 piercing.
Yeah, and then it bleeds for an additional fucking 13.
And then I duck behind the counter.
Bro, red is... I knew that hemorrhage curse would be strong from him and helping y'all. Fuck.
Didn't realize it was gonna be that much.
I fucked up. It's mainly because he is a strong character. It's one of those things of he is one of I think he is actually the strongest character y'all have. In total honesty, when it comes to just raw capability, he is up there as one of the stronger characters in y'all's arsenal.
Yeah, sounds about right.
So he is one of those characters that, like, yes, he's a loose cannon in how he acts, but it's like that thing of he's a risk-reward type of character. So that's why he's so strong, is to help justify actually, you know, not just shooting him to shut him up. Whoa. Alright, fuck. Alright, Iva, you do your damage. Damn it. This thing is not looking good. Next up is red, because of course it is.
Oh boy.
Oh, red, you're gonna be a bastard, aren't you?
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here wondering, is she even gonna need to do anything?
Oh my god, no fucking shot. Of course you fucking have this as an ability. Yeah, you do that. Yeah, no, god. This also sucks because I'm sitting here going, alright, how would Red do this? And then I'm looking at his abilities and I'm like, oh, you comboing son of a bitch.
Why did I give you that?
Huh?
Why did I give you that?
Yeah, no, really. These abilities combos off of each other really well. And he's a character to use combos.
And whose fault is that?
Me! So, more blood rips out of his body as he sacrifices 10 more HP in the attempt that he is about to make, as he forces this creature to make a strength save. Are the odds good it succeeds? Yes. But he still wants to try. And with a natural 2, it fucking fails, because of course. It's the lumberjacks, I swear to God.
He's fine. I promise he's fine.
Alright. Yeah, so you guys would see blood chains form connecting to the ground, and then they would wrap around the creature's arms and pull it down slightly to restrain it, as it is now classified as restrained.
What does restraint give again?
Advantage to attacks.
Ah. Advantage to attacks, and he cannot move.
Yep. Agony. Alright, he is going to aim up his hand. I just realized something that makes me want to cry. Remember that crimson beam he did?
Uh-huh.
He can do that twice per turn. Because it's just one of the attacks he can do. Oh, that's fun to know. Bastard.
F's in the chat for my beloved, please. Show some sympathy. Show some sympathy for the DM who's suffering at his own handiwork.
Okay, alright, so you see him form a beam, right?
I can only assume that is a natural 20.
Yeah, so he forms up this beam, he forms up puts some blood in a beam, He puts 25 HP worth of blood into a beam. And it fucking blasts through this fucking creature as, yeah, no, it's a crit! And I'd already said how much blood in my head. I was like, yeah, he's gonna use 25 health for this attack. And then he fucking goes and hits a crit. However, technically, he doesn't have to call beforehand how much blood he sacrifices. With this class, they're allowed to see the dice they roll, and then they can sacrifice extra. Sadly.
F's in the chat for the DM, please.
Yeah. Oh my fuck god. 56 blood damage. It also bleeds for an additional 5. He then also forms up even more blood. By the way, at this point, y'all will start to notice blood beginning to trickle from Red's mouth.
Sounds about right, considering what he's been doing.
She is less than thrilled with this.
It is the very obvious, yes, you are shredding your own HP bar. It hasn't swung on you once and you still might be unconscious at the end of this. Dealing an additional 39 damage. Oh my fucking god, no fucking way. Okay, alright. It went from totally fine to Chi, you're up, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah, you're up. It looks like it is standing by a thread.
I hate to say this.
Uh-huh.
She's combining bonus actions.
Of course you are.
So
I thought you hid.
Oh, right, she did hide.
Okay. You have advantage, because it's... Oh, yeah! Hell yeah! You hit!
She rolled very low on damage.
How much did you do?
4 piercing, minimum, and 7 sneak attack.
So 11.
Yes.
Okay. You shoot it. Its knees give out as the chains pull it to the ground.
Huh?
It's the lumberjacks all over again. It's dead. It's down. You didn't destroy its heart. It just ran out of HP. Its body gave out.
I'm just gonna, I guess, go from over the counter, walk up, grab my scissors, tear it out, stab it in the heart.
No,
I'm double checking.
It's hard as
I'm double checking.
You don't understand.
Yeah, I'm double checking. I'm double checking.
Nate,
yeah.
You don't understand. Check the dice log.
I don't check the dice at all because it's y'all's stuff. Why am I checking y'all's dice log?
No, it's just let him swing. It's fine. He can swing if he wants to swing. They'll both swing.
The combat knife. What about it?
Alright, cool. You guys destroy its heart, probably. As far as you can tell.
I just really want to make sure this thing doesn't get back up.
Well, there you go. Job done.
I feel bad every time that happens.
Dude, that was like, I want to mention, that thing had 450 HP. Thing was not weak. I think it was like, oh yeah, no, it's tanky for a bunch of level 5s. Or for like the main party being level 5. But I forgot to take into account, I was like, yeah, level 5s and level 4. And then my brain remembered, y'all hit a lot.
We do.
Like, as the fight started going, y'all don't hit for a lot of damage, but y'all hit a lot of times. And I was like, wait, no, Red has Hemorrhaging Curse. That's going to fucking be just shredding. It's more effective with, like, a bunch of multi-hitting characters. It's so much stronger then. And I was like, wait, no, fuck. Oh, God, no, this is... Okay. Alright. It's not gonna get a turn. And then it rolled a natural 2 for its initiative, and I was like, so you're going next to last, and you're gonna get fucking murdered, because, like,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna get fucking shredded. Alright, you're dead.
I feel really bad every time this happens.
It's fine.
Because he puts so much work into these bosses.
It's okay. It's the nature of DMing. So, you guys will all gain 5,000 XP.
All right. And I hate to be that person, but we really got to start wrapping it up soon because it is getting pretty late for me.
Yeah, no, that's exactly where we're gonna end off.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, no. I didn't want to go any further. I literally just needed y'all to end. Like, it was late. I think I was like, this is fine that it's ending here. Like, the fight's over.
Alright, cool. For everybody watching, thank you for watching. If you got this far, congratulations. If not, how are you listening to this? Fucking sorcerer looking ass. Thank you all for watching.
How dare you skip to this point?
Yeah, exactly. You know what? I would say things, but I might get put on a watch list, so we're not gonna say that. Thank you all for watching this episode. You can find us more of our stuff up on the Lost Shipyard if you want to find stuff. We just ended the Witch Trials. It should be out. The final episode should come out before this. So if you haven't, go check it out. Also, on the side, if you want to check out some other stuff, main channel, we've got the Deadwood campaign going on, which is an apocalyptic one. And if you want to find a new campaign that'll probably be starting up, maybe the first episode will be out by next week. It's kind of 50-50. Don't take my word for that. I gotta make sure everything's gonna be going because I'm gonna be DMing that one. It's gonna be one where Acrid gets to do a solo campaign as a player for a cult thing that he gets to do. So we'll see how that goes. Thank you guys for watching.
This is something that does not happen very often.
Not very often. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye!